Hey, what's happening, guys? Michael here. This is just a quick little unboxing and overview of a Powerhub XL by Aukey. It is basically a surge protector that has 12 outlets and 6 USB ports, but it is kind of like in a vertical type of format, which I'm hoping will be able to better organize my cable mess that I typically have just about anywhere I set up my tech stuff. So this has 6 USB power ports. But what's important to note is that while it will charge a tablet when you plug that in at the full-on 2.4 amps or basically 12 watts or so, it is not 2.4 amps for every single port if you use all of it. Okay, so there are some limitations on here. But straight up the bat, the first impression is this actually feels like if you ever use one of those APC backup UPS devices, this kind of reminds me of that very much. The plastic quality feels about right, feels about the same. The weight feels actually appropriate as well. Actually, the cable feels pretty heavy duty, but you definitely want the cable to be heavy duty because you're supplying so much power throughout all the ports on here. Now, there is, unfortunately, this is not one of those right angle type of plugs. It's something that I definitely look for when I am looking for a surge protector. But this standing up vertically, I'm hoping will be able to have less of a mess when I plug in. It's going to be a little bit more convenient, I'm hoping. And also because you note that these are more widely spaced apart, I'm going to be able to put in semi-large size AC adapters. Namely, I bought a bunch of 8 gigabyte USB 3 Seagate drives on a Costco deal right now, and I think that it just might fit okay or appropriately on there. Let me go ahead and plug this in. And you will see that there is a power button up there at the top. If you can kind of sort of see it, see that glows green when it's on, and when you turn it off, it just goes to silent, just basically no brightness whatsoever. On and off, it's green. That's a nice little touch. I like this actually better than when you have the side switches on the surge suppressors, where sometimes you might kick it and basically power off everything that you did not really intend to do. But it's important to note that this will most likely control the entire unit, unlike some other APC units where you have at least one that's always on. Not the case here. All right, what else is in the box? Let's take a quick look. User guide, user manual. This will have the details in terms of the maximum amount of power that this is going to have. So USB power is 5 volts, 2.4 amps, 6 amps maximum. So basically you're going to have, if you're going to charge 3 iPads, let's say, it's going to charge at full strength. But if you plug in 6 iPads, it is definitely not going to charge full strength. It's going to charge at 5 watt strength. So that's kind of something important to know with the 2.4 amp max. AC output is typical 1875 watts, which is pretty typical of most surge suppressors. And let's see, I think that's about it. There's really not much else to it other than the design, and Aukey is pretty well known now here in the States, and it's got a 24-month product warranty in a nice funky little kind of circuit board type of card. Okay, so that's it for a quick look at this. One other final thing that I'm going to give feedback on a little bit later is just how well these power plugs, how well it is to plug things in here. There are some cheap ones sometimes where when you plug it in and you know, the sockets or the switches, the things don't hold out very well. I really don't think I'm going to have a problem with this with Aukey, but I'm going to go ahead and try it anyway. So just for testing purposes, I'm plugging it back into itself, and I can already tell these are pretty nice quality plugs. You can usually tell when you plug in and you bought a really cheap one. I'm not going to name any names, but there are super cheap ones where you plug these things in, they don't go in smoothly, they don't exit fairly smoothly either. And you know, those, you basically kind of get what you pay for. Now I got this on sale, but I think retail, it runs around $40 or $50, which is pretty high for a standard surge suppressor, but I can definitely tell that these are going to be quality. And if it's going to be more convenient for me to plug in things in with a somewhat of a less ugly device that also can charge potentially 6 different items directly in here, 3 tablets, and 12 other power jacks, it might make sense for you. Okay, that's it for this quick first look and unboxing of the Aukey Powerhub Extra Large. If you are interested in purchasing this, I will have links down below and on the screen. You can scan it with the QR code with your phone. Those are affiliate links where if you purchase, I get a small percentage of anything you purchase through Amazon. This does not cost you anything extra, and it will help keep my channel up and running. Okay, thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next video.